Yo, what's the deal? You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Cartier. You on Cartier World today. We got another reaction video, bro. I see y'all running them numbers up. I see y'all commenting, man. Keep doing it. Like, comment, subscribe, bro. Like, comment, and subscribe on the channel, man. Turn on those post notifications. Y'all been showing love. Y'all been running it up. And I see y'all, man. We need 5,000 subs like yesterday. So let's get to it. Man, today we got DJ Vlad on why he stopped working with China Mag. Sheesh. You know, now we done heard rumors of why this, that, and the third, but we gonna really see what's going on from Vlad today here in this interview. You know, y'all don't know who DJ Vlad is. Man, he started this YouTube wave with the hip hop commentary and interviews. So, China Mac, he's a YouTuber as well, and I guess they not getting along. They not seeing eye to eye. So let's see what's going on.
Seen China Mac on Vlad TV in recent memory.
All right, this story. So from what I understand, you've been kind of telling a version of the story on the podcast.
A version, my version, sure.
Your version? Okay. So
we got Adam's version, Vlad version, and the truth. You know, they say it's two sides of the story, then the truth. So let's get to it.
China Mac, we put him on his first ever interview.
How'd you meet him?
Through my son.
Okay.
So my son was like, hey, I got this friend named China Mac. He just got out of prison. He was involved in a shooting incident with Jin.
Right.
And he wants to interview, and he's willing to talk about that shooting incident. So I said, okay, well, I know Jin personally, actually.
I met him at an Andrew Yang rally.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you see how Vlad starting it off. He's sunning China Mac instantly. Soon as we get into it, I put China Mac on. Straight up. You heard him. So we're going to really see, you know what I'm saying, that he put China Mac on. Hey, sound like he might have did through my son, which is a dude in hip-hop, talk about a shooting. Typical Vlad behavior. Doesn't sound too strange.
I met him, oh my God, when I was moving to New York to be a DJ, like on the plane. When he was like the hot 106 in Park battle rapper.
Like Rough Rider days.
Yeah, I think maybe even before that. No, actually, no, you're right. No, it was Rough Rider days. Yeah. And so he came in to tell that story, and the interview did big numbers. And then, you know, this was around the time that I was really kind of playing around with the concept of, you know, I had repeat guests, but none of them were sort of like in the more in the gangster genre. So I was like, I remember I hit him up, and I was like, hey, do you want to do another interview? But this time I want to talk, I don't really want to talk about the Jin incident. I want to talk about kind of like how the Chinese mafia works in New York and everything else like that. He's like, yeah, I'm willing to talk about that. So we did another interview, and that interview did really well. And I think from that interview, from those two interviews, that sort of got him into
Doing
his
every
own,
other interview, making
doing
his own
a lot of other
content,
interviews. You know, he had his own podcast at one point. I remember I went out to Queens and sat in and did his interview.
Facts.
And
I do remember China Mac having a podcast for a short period of time. I don't know if he still does it, but that is true. I like how Vlad's saying like he did do numbers, like these interviews did well. It was a success on my channel. So it seemed like he being honest so far.
on my podcast, and I would actually pay him as a repeat guest. And, you know, we had a very respectful relationship and everything else like that. So he hit me up and it was like, yo, I want you to do my podcast. And I'm like, sure, I got you. You know, didn't charge him anything or whatever else. I'm like, yeah, whatever. You know, I mean, I understand it's a smaller platform and
good
you know,
luck.
Take the same type of money that we do. So I was like, cool, I got you. And I'm like, where's it going to be at? He's like, oh, in downtown LA. All right, cool. And I was like, you know, do I need to bring security with me? Because no, absolutely not. It's just going to be us two in just a little private room. This is not a studio. You know, if it was like a public studio or a place where I know a lot of people come through, I would always bring security. Like, I have security with me right now. But he's like, no, it's just a little private apartment, and it's just going to be us two. So don't bring security. So I was like, all right, cool. So, and he was like, oh, and it's going to be live. And I'm like, okay, this is a little different. I don't do live stuff really ever, but me and him have a history, so I'm down. So cool, I'll do it. So we're doing the interview, and then I hear some noise, and you see all this in the video that surfaced the same night. A couple of guys came in arguing in the background. They walked past us behind the camera. They're arguing. The argument is getting more and more loud. And then one of them's like, yo, I'm about to go get my gun or something like that. And I'm just like, if you see the video, I put my hands in my pockets.
Right.
Because I had something on me at the time. Right.
So you were scared. You were scared, Vlad. He told you don't bring your security, and you felt like, damn, I came here. It might be a situation. You didn't keep your word. This is tricky. I should have brought my security. You were scared, Vlad. You were scared. You like, man, this is, this ain't good for business. This ain't good for my personal life. This is not positive. You know what I'm saying? This is bringing harm to my platform. I don't know about this.
And this thing is escalating behind me, and it seems real. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I don't know either of these two guys. I don't know whether this is about to spill over into me, and I'm on live right now. So every single thing that's happening right now is now being recorded by somebody, and I have no control over this. So if you look, I'm going like this. I'm like, yo, just shut off the live stream. Like, no one needs to see what's happening back here. You know what I'm saying? No one needs to be involved in this ruckus that's happening behind us. And then it turns out to be a prank.
But how long did it take for you to realize that?
When he threw confetti on me.
Oh, it's in the video. Right.
Yeah. I didn't know it was a prank until the confetti, hit me. And
Vlad was reaching for that blicky. He said, hold on, I might have to get busy out here.
At the time, it was like, I wasn't really annoyed at the time because there was a little bit of adrenaline kind of flowing in the whole situation. And then we went and had some dinner afterwards and everything else like that. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized that this could potentially have gone very badly.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
He told you it was a prank. You didn't like that it was a prank. I don't know, bro. I don't like how, because it's like if you had such an issue with it or something, say that then, that day. Why you waiting till later? You still got something on your chest. Why you didn't say it then, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't really get that, Vlad. What's up with that?
I could have pulled out a weapon live on camera. I could have gotten scared and ran away live on camera.
And that's all content.
Yeah.
Those are all like good things,
Yeah, but
because chaos is kind of like a streamer's currency.
But I'm a CEO. You know what I'm saying? I'm behind the camera most often. Like I'm not the troll. I'm not the troll type person that does it, and he knows that. And I felt I was put in a precarious situation, and the fact that it even happened was because I trusted him enough not to bring my security. If my security was there, he wouldn't have pulled what he pulled off.
He told you not to bring security.
He told me not to bring security.
It's kind of like an additional layer there.
Yeah, kind of on purpose.
Yeah.
Man, as we can see, Adam is a China Mac hater, straight up. They send shots back at each other, Adam and China Mac. This is not a new thing. It's kind of weird the hate he got for China Mac. I don't know why. I think he jealous of him and C-Mac's once relationship that is now going to shit, I believe, because of Adam. But yeah, I see what Vlad's saying. He like, man, you're harming my brand. I'm a CEO. I don't do these like pranks and trolls. That's not my brand. That's not what I do. You brought me here and this is not, you know what I'm saying? This is not conducive to my brand. Straight up. I don't like it. And, but my thing is like, that could have been a conversation. I don't know, like why why take it to this far? Like, oh, I can't work with him anymore. I guess I don't know. I could see maybe he on boss level. He like, I'm not here for the antics. Maybe he made this clear before, and China Mac just, you know, just went over a boundary. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm assuming. But it doesn't really sound too serious to me. Not yet, at least.
I said, if my security was right there,
he would have been
one of
all
those
over it.
guys could have gotten shot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As a joke. And then, you know, but the fact that he purposely told me not to bring security in order to prank me, and it's live. Had it not been live, I would have thought about it a little bit differently, because I would have probably told him, just don't put that out. I'm not really into that. It's not my personality. You don't see me in the middle of a bunch of pranks ever. And I felt like, in terms of our relationship, what I've done for him, put him on, you know what I'm saying?
He's sunning him.
The initial, you know, use my platform and my audience to help bring him a career.
Basically open the door for everything that has happened to him since.
Yeah, open the door for all the stuff that he's done afterwards. I would have just felt that he would respect me a little bit more than to do that, than to put me in a situation that could have possibly gone wrong, because he knows I'm not a gangster or a tough guy or anything else like that. He didn't know how I was going to react. Luckily, I reacted well, but it could have very easily gone, you know what I'm saying? If
So that's the issue. Vlad feels like China Mac disrespected him because of that. That was disrespect because of how he put China Mac on and all these different things, and he just felt like they had a better relationship, a stronger relationship, and he like, why disrespect me like that? Why compromise my brand like that? That's what I'm getting from this.
I could have just panicked,
right,
and then that would have been a fucking meme forever. You know what I'm saying? So me and him had a conversation.
See, he thinking about being a meme. Like, I don't know. As you can see, you could tell he like OG. He from OG YouTube. This is not his era, the live streaming. That's not his thing. It's not what he does. He doesn't want no parts in that. And I think was the miscommunication, or that's where China Mac, quote unquote, violated him. He didn't like that. This whole new, you know, he took it too far with the new live streaming era and how this is live. He was already a little uncomfortable with it, so he just took it too far.
But afterwards, and I was like, me and you are still cool. Like, you know, we've posted some of his stuff before. He's hit me with a Happy New Year. I hit him back with a Happy New Year and everything else like that. I have no beef with China Mac at all. I wish him all the best, but I just said after that, I don't feel comfortable bringing you back on my platform and paying you and stuff like that. Because
I don't know, Vlad. What y'all think, bro? Do y'all think that's reason for Vlad not to bring China Mac on the platform where he can control it? I just feel like he taking it real personal. It's not that deep. You know, he probably has different perception because he's from a different generation. He looking like, I don't do the games, I don't do the playing. But it's like, I don't know. I guess it's his platform. He got that control. That's a little weird to me. I mean, like, you know, China Mac got his own thing now. Does he really need Vlad anymore? No. So I don't think it's hurting either of them, honestly. It's a little weird though.
I feel like what you did wasn't respectful to our relationship. You know, if you had Kevin Lyles or,
right,
you know,
he said, I'm the big
Cohen
homie,
or Russell Simmons. Not to say I am of the caliber of those guys, but I'm saying we're all CEOs, you know, or even a Dame Dash. If you would have had any of those people, you wouldn't have pranked them. It's just with me, you felt like you could prank me for whatever reason, and I felt like I respect him too much to do that to him, and I felt like him doing it to me, I felt wasn't, you know, giving back the respect that I've always shown him. So that's where we are. There's no beef. I'm not mad at him. I'm not speaking negatively about him right now. But that's the story. You know what I'm saying? And from his
Straight
point of
up.
view, he was like, I'm sorry, I didn't really think it all the way through. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like, okay, well, if this happens, what?
At least China Mac apologized. Respect to China Mac, because it sound like, yeah, bro. He knew in the content game, Vlad is an OG. He didn't look at it like that. He probably didn't think it was that serious. This is something I feel like you could recover from. I don't know, man. It's not even, I feel like it ain't all that deep, man. It really ain't all that deep. But I could be looking at it wrong. Vlad is an OG out here in this game, but what y'all think, man? Let me know in them comments.
Happens here, then what happens here, then what happens here. I think he just saw it. He told me he saw it as an opportunity to create a viral moment, but it's being done at my expense.
Was there also an extent to which you felt like he kind of lied to you on your platform?
Adam getting messy.
The fight with AD? Yeah, I mean, I heard that story wasn't real. And when I asked him about it, he denied that it was fake. So I don't know. I've never seen the video. It does seem...
Man, that's he say, she say, bro. It's he say, she say. You heard it wasn't real. So this is not a fact that's saying that fight him and AD had was fake. That's a narrative that Adam trying to spin, honestly.
Questionable. Did AD tell you it was fake?
AD and I had a conversation in which we agreed that... Yeah, this kind of falls out all the time.
Adam could be lying.
We kind of agreed that I wasn't going to speak on it anymore because...
But you're speaking on it now.
No, I'm not speaking so specifically, but me and AD had this like actual real friendship for a sustained period of time. And I kind of like went against how I would normally want to carry my, past friendship with somebody like AD in order to be able to dunk on China Mac. And even though I didn't lie, I still, I look at that situation as something that I don't want to like make AD look bad to get at China Mac, even though that's how that situation played out.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I never am a fan of...
Hey, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, bro. Do y'all think the fight was fake with AD and China Mac? Is Adam just mixing stuff up? Like, yeah, you making this person look bad at the, you know what I'm saying? You making this person look bad who was once your friend, and you probably really missed them dudes, but it's like, Adam has a lot of self-reflecting and stuff he got to do because he ain't never wrong, apparently. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all let me know what y'all think in them comments, man. It's Cartier, you and Cartier.